Welcome to the Love Them Knives channel. We're channeling today. We're calling the Nura. Oh, here it is. See, works. And there's two Nuras. It's making me nervous. This is the 3.5-inch blade, which we love the big ones. Let's make a 5-inch one. And the 3-inch blade, which, can we get Kershaw on there? Huh? I can't see it. It's disappearing. They renewed the ink when they stamped the backside, at least. What do you think? KVT bearings. This is not assisted opening, although let me say one thing right off the front. On this 3-inch model, maybe it would have been, I'm starting to go, if they're not going to make detent any better than this, maybe they ought to go back to assisted opening. Actually, if you get used to this, it'll flip open for you, but it's like, hold on. I don't have to do anything. My shoulder's a bum shoulder, and it's nothing. This is my detent scale of 1 to 10, 1 being nothing and 10 being super, super strong. This is a 1.5. It's crazy. I don't understand how this got, you could maybe bend that lock bar, take it apart, bend the lock bar a little bit, put it back together, see how that goes. Or just get try not to mark up the thing, try and put a rag on there and bend it, because this thing is not that good. Which is weird because this one's much better. This is just a larger model. It's Sinkevich design, if they haven't said that on here already. Yeah, Sinkevich design. KVT, this is the 4035 Ti. This is the 4030 Ti. So there you go. And they come in, typical Kershaw box, right? The Nura NURA 3.0. NURA 3.5. So, smaller knife, bigger knife. Maybe I'll put the boxes together and kind of like, give them more platform to lay on. So, how big is the big Nura? Well, this is like an 8-inch knife. This is Manny the Man X. And yes. Now, I don't think that Man X got a full 3.5-inch blade. It's more like 3.35, 3.4, maybe stretching it. So it's 8 inches overall. So this might be just a skosh bigger, which kind of looks like it. Come here, Bertha. Let's stretch it out. Let's see what we got. Yeah, well, it's 3.5 up to here, but if you laid this down for this would look more like a 3 5/8 blade. So that's pretty good size blade. So at least 90 millimeter long. And just shy of 8 inches overall. That's crazy, isn't it? That's a pretty good size blade for no more overall length. What are we doing here? Well, we're doing pretty good. We're making use of this scales. Yeah, we still got some to go. It's not pushing it all the way to the end. That's really kind of strange, because it's really a lot of blade for just a knife that's just maybe a skosh under 8 overall. That's kind of crazy. Wow. I like the Sinkevich designs anyhow. And this was just a viewer that said, hey, LTK, check out the Nura. I know you're not super high on Kershaw anyhow, but check it out. It's not an assisted opening. It's got KVT bearings. They're framelock, Sinkevich design, and they make a 3.5, which is more your style. Bigger knife. So I went on Blade HQ and I bought the small and the big because I think they were on sale at the time. The holiday stuff and all that. So I'll grab me this. I think I'm not going to swear to it, but I think this was like $19.99 and this was like $16.99 on sale. I'm thinking. So That's interesting. This one, the detent's not that strong. This one, the detent's stronger, but not overly strong. Not all that incredibly impressive either. See what I'm saying? So maybe this is a 4.5. This here's a 1.5. This one's not doing so well. So, you know, not doing so well. But, I mean, if you just track yourself on this, the thing is, it does have the bearings. So you can, I mean, I'm not saying it won't flick open. I'm just saying when it gets the detents that bad, the danger of it accidentally opening in your pocket, if you're very active or doing something, then that, I mean, I don't mind that they have a weaker detent as long as they flip well, and this really actually doesn't do bad in that direction. But when the detent's so soft, I worry about it accidentally opening in your pocket if you're doing something, you know, pretty intense or athletic or whatever. This one's not going to happen that way. This one takes a pretty good little drop before it will deploy on the gravity flip. But in any case, and I like this knife better overall in any case. I like the size better. But, you know, and the blade is nice. It doesn't, you know, doesn't really have that nice little choil ground into it like it would be nice. But otherwise, it looks pretty decent. I'm trying to decide. I guess it's got a little bit of a recurve in it. There's just a slight bit. So, yeah, I don't think that's going to be a huge problem with sharpening it up. Piercing, no problem. Slicing, no problem. Good usable that way. Feels good in the hand. Its ergos are pretty good. And you're right up here on top with your thumb. There's jimping here. That's not a problem. You're making contact. Now, oh, where's my little daily bobber? Okay, here it is. I was just looking around. Yeah, 3mm blade stock would be 1/8 of an inch, right? Not quite. 0.1, not quite 0.12. So 125 would be 1/8. Fairly slender that way too. Look at that. 3.9 of an inch, 0.39, 0.38. So 9.5mm thick overall thickness here. Not a lot of real estate front to back in your pocket, you know, so it's very slender. The blade really drops right into the scale, doesn't it? Disappears like the flow of the lines. That's a good flow. Little angular here, but I'm sure that was all intentional. The palm swell here. Good ergos with the flipper tab here. It's jimped. This is jimped, as we said. But Barcalounger, lazy, intuitive, easy flipper tab. Like that. Because you don't even have to look. It's just boom. Just like that. Don't have to worry about anything slamming into your palm. Any sharp edges. Any problems there. Grab it and go. And very intuitive with the flipper. Like this. This is just, if it just had detent, it'd be better. But, you know, it's manageable. I just wouldn't want anything to, with me carrying it, it wouldn't be a problem. This is not going to come open in my pocket. I'm not jumping out of 2-story buildings or, I don't know, you know, playing, you know, league football or something like that with this in my pocket, or bouncing around the yard with the kids or whatever. So, no. But, yeah, I mean, it's just so easy to push this out. It's too bad. Maybe this is an anomaly for this. It's just, you know, you get 2 knives and then the detent's so different. But, yeah. Where's my paperwork on this? Well, if you don't know, how am I supposed to? And so, the Nura. And it is right here. So, and I don't even know who this is. This is Knives Plus. 3.5. There's your model number. KVT. See, $21.99, huh? So I think I bought mine on sale. That's right, for $19.99 Blade HQ at the time. But still, that's a good price for a non-sale price. That's for sure. Stainless steel, 4.5-inch closed. Is it imported? Yeah, of course. And designed by Belarusian knife maker Dmitry Sinkevich. Drop point. What else they say here? Non-reflective titanium carbonitrate coating. KVT bearing system for smooth opening, or it just opens on its own because it ain't got no damn detent. Decorative grooves. I don't know. Made in China. And there you go. I'm not sure. You know, it's sleek. Yes. It's slender. Yes. And the blade, treatment. Here you go. It's HCR 13 MOV in any case. Weight is 3.8 ounces, so it shouldn't be real heavy. Should it? Should it? So let me turn my weight or my scale completely off for some reason. There you go, 3.7. We're always a little shy on these, aren't we? This is so weird. Yeah, 106 grams. So really, for a good-sized knife like that, really 8-inch knife, not bad. Not bad. How about this? The smaller one. Let's see what this is. 3.6? Wow. Well, that's pretty crazy, isn't it? 102. That's not a big difference. Wow. They're about the same weight. How's that figure? Let's take a look. Now, where's our little flashlight? Okay, so there is some skeletonizing of the inside liners here. Even on the bottom, a little bit. Can't flip with the left hand on that. Ain't got enough detent. Yeah, these two though. So, okay. I don't know otherwise why they're so close to the same weight. Amazing. Big difference in size, huh? So fancy, you're a bigger girl. So even though the aspect ratio changes a little bit, Para 2 is a bigger knife. Obviously, look at the length of the handle difference. Big difference there. Go back here. Even though you're changing the aspect ratio, still bigger knife here. Not a lot bigger, but a bigger knife. So we're going to review the Para. Get out of here, Fancy. She's like, I won't be in the picture for a while. Gripster, get out of here. So this is a full-size grip. Again, about the same size. So, yep, there you go. Fat fatty. Ooh, you're a handful, aren't you? Get back in there. Interesting. Frame lock. KVT bearings. Slender. Sinkevich design. Fairly light considering they're steel. Blade shape. Very usable. Piercing. Slicing. Sharpening choil. No. But got jimping. Ergos are good. The jimping along the top here at least doesn't go back in here where your finger hits it after doing the flipper tab. So that was thoughtful. Flipper tab is positioned really well. Very comfortable. Like it. Right hand. Tip up. Pocket clip. Really nice. Yeah, I like the Sinkevich stuff. This is not a bad Kershaw. This is a thinker right there. As far as carry, slender, fairly light, pretty indestructible. Can't brag about the blade steel. You know how that goes, though. Imported in, not really high-tech stuff there. But the KVT bearings, it's not assisted opening. If that drives you crazy, I don't know. So, yeah, overall, intriguing design, useful knife, very inexpensive, very inexpensive. So keep that in mind. That kind of, for the dollar, I'd say it's a winner. For the dollar, it's a winner. Hey, thanks for joining me. Appreciate you hanging out at my channel with me. Feel free to email me. My email address is down below in the description section. Also, so is the link to my Instagram. And follow us on Instagram. Yeah, Instagram, a lot of crazy stuff going on. You get to kind of go around and look at a lot of the knife makers and manufacturers. They got Instagram accounts as well. It's a whole different world out there. And so are the Facebook groups, although I'm not terribly involved in those. And I haven't kept my own damn page up worth a darn. But in any case, we do have table sales about twice a month. We do have giveaways. Almost every 4 or 5 weeks of some sort. So stay up with that. You got to be a subscriber to win on those. So think about subscribing. We do have a Trader's Corner on the 10th of every month and a pass around group. So there's a lot of activities you can get involved with. You're welcome to join. You know what we do around here. We love them knives. So stay sharp.